Oakcliff Easy.
Yo, 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 what's good, man?
How the hell are you, my friend?
Can't complain, my brother, can't complain.
Now,
Making it.
I say that because I'm still in this early phase. So whenever I have to say how the hell are you doing, right after I already asked somebody how the hell are you doing, it makes me cringe so much.
Well, I mean, you gotta be a good host, So
Yeah, but shit, bro. So at first, when I was telling you, give me a second, I was finishing the final track to the album, and I wanted to tell you, you did a very, very beautiful job. Love it all the way from start to finish. The bump, the references. But your flow style is impeccable. I think I said that last time, but that shit's like, yeah, man, that shit's nice. I love it, shit.
hey, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. It's been a long road to get here, but I'm finally back to making music that I like, the way I like to make it. So it's all good with me.
I can tell you had fun, man. When I hear everything from like the references, and then I was saying this to one other guy the other day. It's the fact that you're making the music, and it sounds like the actual identity that like the black kids are. Like I always hear on the news, like, oh, black people are this way and that way. When you listen and you hear those references, those anime references, the game references, you drop Virgil. I was sitting there going like, yo, this is what we are, man. We chilling. We fucking chilling.
Yeah, man. I always try to I gotta put me in there, you know what I'm saying? I gotta bring people into my frame of view, my point of view on things. That's just how I write. So all the references, all stuff that I like. So even if it sounds a certain way, the people who know, they know. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. What's your favorite track from your album?
oh man, that's tough. Favorite. Um I had a lot of fun making Slithering. I think that was probably my favorite creatively, just because I didn't really had no idea what, like, going into it. It was one of those situations where I went to the studio and I had the song and I was like, I don't know, like, creatively what we're gonna do to kind of put this together to kind of make it solid. But luckily we came up with a lot of good ideas in studio. Other than that, I mean, I had a lot of fun making the track with well, I guess he go by Wolf Alexander now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had a lot of fun making that track with him. A track with my boy Twin, New York. Honestly, my favorite, man, that's it's tough. But I guess I probably have to go with like Slithering. Probably
No,
be my favorite.
now, if you were in Hogwarts, do you think
hmm
that'd be your house?
Honestly, nah, it probably wouldn't. I'm probably more of like a Gryffindor.
Yeah,
I ain't never
I
took
see you
I
as
ain't
a
never took none
Gryffindor.
of them. I ain't never seen none of. I ain't never took one of them. Little tests like which house or whatever. I ain't never took nothing like that. But I would assume it's probably something like Gryffindor.
I'm just saying, knowing you from my memories, yeah, you would be in the red and gold, bro.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
No,
Agreed, agreed.
but I really enjoyed that. Like it's really cool because just when I got to the track with Wolf, and I love the energy. Y'all both have flow styles that are on like this, that are on 10. I got to do the reference drop. Haha. Anyway, but actually that's probably still my favorite fucking joint. 10 is I bumped 10 more times than I want to admit.
Hey man, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Real talk.
But shit. Fuck. I'm trying to remember what exactly I was gonna ask you. So when you're in the studio, when it comes to making this flow for all this, what's your like, how do you sit down and craft your songs? Do you sit there and you ponder on this for months, or do you, like, yeah, what would be your flow into getting into moving to making work, to making music?
I mean, to be honest, bro, a lot of the times now, if I'm making a song, if I just, separate myself from distractions and I'm just sitting there, a lot of the time stuff comes to me. I don't really have like necessarily, you know, any particular routine or way that I do stuff. Like sometimes I might start with just like a line and that end up being not the beginning of the verse, but it could just end up being the end of a verse. You know what I'm saying? Like I just kind of piece stuff together as I'm going.
Yeah,
And most of the time, I mean, it just work out that stuff comes together and everything makes sense and it's themed correctly and it's just, it just comes to me, bro. I can't put it no other way than that.
that's the way that I've been allowing things to come together as well. I used to sit there and you'll get stuck on a line, you'll spend hours just like, okay, well,
Hmm.
roses are red, and I gotta make sure the violets are blue, some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
And you be sitting there just running that shit back and forth, but there's so much beauty of just chilling, allowing yourself to relax in it. It took me a while to learn that, but it comes with a lot. Because what's that shit? You just get a bunch of puzzle pieces together. Next thing you know, it comes together. I've been fucking with that as I've been getting older. I'm learning older. Old shit has definitely
Yeah.
been helping me.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, with me, I always kind of feel like if you're not having fun doing it, if making the song start to feel like homework, then that's how you know you should probably stop and just wait
Mm,
and come back to it later, or just start on something else. Pick a different beat, whatever it is you got to do to get that energy off you, right? Because it's all about you gotta be in the right mindset when you write, and you gotta have the right energy. And like you said, you gotta allow stuff to come to you. You can't always like try to force every song, because if you do, it's gonna be real clear when you go record it and and you play it back and you start listening to it. You're gonna be like, man, that sound forced. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I don't never want to make no song that sounds forced. If I'm not having fun, then I wait till I'm in a different mood, in a different day. You know what I'm saying? Different space.
Dude, I had to like the day you dropped that. I don't know if you noticed, like it seemed like every other nigga in Oakcliff was dropping music that day, and I was just excited as fuck. I was just driving like, oh man, I gotta bust out the little mobile booth. I need to write something real quick and put something out. And I'm just like, nah, you need to calm your ass down because you excited as fuck. Calm your tits, kid. Sit down.
Yeah, that was kind of funny. The funny thing was, shout out to my partner, my brother, Ghostman Gam. He literally he was dropping stuff, and he had hit me about like another song that we gonna drop soon. He didn't even know because I hadn't really told nobody, hey, I'm dropping the album. But literally, he was telling me about that at like 12:01 as my album was dropping. So yeah, I know it was a lot of people that came out with stuff like crazy.
Which was another thing because I didn't know about your album. Literally, I was up that morning. You made the first post on Instagram. The question of audio was lost in this area. I asked Oakcliff Easy a question regarding promotion prior to his latest album's release.
Go either way. To be honest though, it really wasn't a situation where I didn't want to promote it. It was more so like I hadn't worked with this distributor before. So I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't sure if it was gonna be live at 12:01, and I exactly there, if we're gonna have any kind of complications or anything that
Mm.
needs to be fixed. So I was like,
Yeah,
I don't want to tell people and then have everybody waiting, and then something happened and it's not, I get an email saying, oh, we couldn't do such and such. So I just
I
wanted to
feel
test
that.
it first. I just wanted to test it first. Now that I know, like when I release something else, I'll probably let people know well in advance, the exact day.
I feel that completely. This man, one thing I've really learned from just putting out these casts and all these things, um, your best bet is to do everything in advance because it loads up everything faster if it's done the days before. If you're trying to put that out the day of and then
Yeah.
you're uploading it, the other sites don't catch up with it till I got some of the sites that the cast is on, and it doesn't come up till maybe a day later. But if you do it earlier, it gives everybody a heads up and you can have all your shit in sync. Another little tidbit for people: do your shit in advance if you can. It's crazy how that shit works.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's how I had it loaded, in advance. But this was just kind of, like I said, it was my first time using them, so I just kind of wanted to see how everything was gonna pan out.
Yeah.
So
I take it you do have videos in place, or movie, not movies, but a video. What's that shit called? This goddamn music video. I take it you have a music video coming up soon.
I
And what
definitely
does
got
that
some
look like?
plans. I haven't shot anything yet, but I definitely got some plans in the works on making some music videos. I mean, that's been something people been telling me about literally since I dropped it and people were listening to it. They were like, "Hey, where I guess you about to do some music videos, huh? Where the music videos?" So I'm working on some stuff, man. It's gonna be there soon.
I'm excited for it. I mean, shit, honestly, bro, you could just do what you did with 10, have somebody sync that shit to some anime and call it a day. But nah,
Oh
I
yeah,
want to see.
I already got some people working on stuff like that. Yeah, for sure. Those are gonna be there here a lot sooner than the music videos. But yeah.
Let's see. Shit, while I'm on anime, because I always ask everybody this: what are you watching now, and what's your favorite anime, man?
As far as anime, what I'm watching now, I don't really have anything that I'm currently watching. It's some stuff that I'm what is that show called? Oh yeah, I want to watch Promise Neverland. I want to try to get into that. Uh I don't think yeah, I never really watched anything quite like that, at least from what people tell me it's about. So I want to check that out. Favorite of all time, and that's tough. Um I really like the Code Geass, man, and I like Death Note.
Mm,
That's like that type of stuff is right up my alley, man.
that yeah, man. That mental war and fucking Death Note. Woo!
Yeah, I know, man. I mean, that was probably one of the shows where for the first time I was like, "Oh, wait, this ain't just for kids. Hold up."
Yeah.
So,
That one sat me. Yeah, that one sat me on my ass because it was intense. It was intense. I mean, I don't want to drop any spoilers for people, but what I will say is just watching the entire ride and seeing what it did at the very end. I even enjoyed that because it was so real. Because if you really, when it comes out, that's what would happen. I feel like
yeah.
that's what would happen. You would crack in that moment. You would fucking be that way.
Yeah, for real though. It was just I don't know, man. It was just well written. It was well done all together, man. And I mean, I like my don't get me wrong, I like my, Dragon Ball Z and Bleach and all that stuff, but I feel like it's so many shows. Like I at that point when I Death Note and stuff came out, I had already seen so many other shows like Dragon Ball and all that stuff that I was kind of like looking for a new wave. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that was it, bro. And it caught me, man.
That's exactly how I feel. It's like I understand the other ones are there first. They're the shit, and they are the gateway drug. But it's like back in the day when people was rapping, and it started off when we was up there just rapping about shoes and only shoes, where we
Yeah.
found out you could do more, and that's what it is. You found out that you could do fucking more with it, because boy, um, I mean, shit, Naruto. Oh God, I was because when I was watching Naruto, I was in whatever grade that was, and basically you had two options as a kid when Naruto and Bleach came on. You was either watching Bleach or you was watching Naruto, and I chose Bleach. I forgot what reason. I think I liked the music or some shit. It was something about the music that brought me in, and so I went that route. And I didn't watch Naruto till probably 2007, 2018. 2018, I watched the entire run. And when I say just all the shit that's packed in there, like now, I'll turn on Naruto on Sundays because I feel like there needs to be like another book in the Bible because it's just that good, man. It's just that good.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty good. I do agree though. I think Bleach had better music overall. I definitely think they had better music. Just all the way around. Like even, the little fight themes and stuff, or like themes they had for different places in the show. I feel like all the way around Bleach had the better music. Yeah, but I don't know, man. Did you ever get a chance to see the what is that, Baruto?
I have, and I'm relaxing. I've told another guy this the other day. I said I am probably gonna wait till I have a kid and that kid turned 13, and then I'll watch Boruto
Mm-hmm.
because like I love what they were doing with the show, but when we started falling into the filler and homie was in a cat suit chasing a cat, and that's what
Yeah.
they were doing for like episode 20 something, and you
Yeah.
compare it to what we were doing in Naruto, I was like, all right, I don't want to waste my well, yeah. It's like I don't want to waste the energy towards it. I don't want to be let down. I'd rather have more episodes. You
Yeah.
know, I'd rather have more episodes so I can be like, okay, at least there's 500 more. So if this is bad now, at least it gets better later. But right
E-
now,
e-
I'm letting it chill.
Yeah, exactly, bro. That's the same way I felt. Like I tried to give it a chance, and it was exciting. And I think the reason why a lot of people was like, "Oh, maybe we should watch it," is because people were thinking, "Oh, wait a minute, we get to go back to the forest of death. We get to go back to tuning exams and all that
Yeah.
stuff." And that's honestly when I felt like the show was at its best. Like tuning exams and stuff. That was my favorite era of the show, personally. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to say all the rest of the stuff, it was good fights at all points in the show. But that's just my particular favorite. So when it started over, I was like, oh, maybe we get to see all that stuff again.
Yeah.
But nah, it just turns out, it's fillers and they going around the village, and Baruto don't even want to be a Hokage or anything. He's just a normal kid almost, and I don't know, bro. I had to stop watching it. I was like, maybe I'll come back later. I
No,
don't know about
it
this.
what's funny though is I see a parallel with the kids today because one of the things I noticed in the show is it's like everybody's a fucking genius. Like it's like they just get this shit instantly. It took everybody else hard work to put in. Don't get me wrong, but like they got
Yeah,
Boruto busting out there like, oh man, I did this shit in a day. And like Sour, like all of them are on another level, and then they're mixing technology in with it too. And don't
yeah,
when the show actually goes and takes its full fruition, I think it'll be fucking nice. If they oh man, bro, just think tech ninjas and God, just think tech ninjas with that. Oh, it'll
yeah,
be nice. But
yeah,
what I mean by that parallel is like I don't know if you have any like little cousins, but they seem like they just really badasses for no reason. It's like they hopped out the womb and they on a whole nother level. Like I got a cousin and like if she started rapping today, she already would just destroy everything I've already done because she can do everything that I do and play fucking sports. And I can't play sports. And that's crazy. So it's just like, all right, so you're gonna be able to be a badass and then keep going. Like it's just crazy.
yeah,
It's
yeah. I
crazy.
mean, I feel you on that, and I mean, I hope that the show. Honestly, bro, I really hope that the show do integrate all that stuff and just be amazing. All I'm saying is like, is it gonna be 10 years from now? Like, because I feel like it's just way too many fillers. Like I don't know if Naruto had that many fillers, or if I was just I just didn't remember it right. But I feel like it was a lot more action, man. But
It
I don't know.
was. It was. Naruto had fillers, but those fillers were they were it's I would say they were exciting. It's like it was enough there to get you watching. What
Hmm.
Naruto did was every time your main character was about to learn a new move, and Bleach did this shit too. They would then go on this whole other arc where he would learn that move and defeat some other not so popular sub villain. And what was it? Because in Naruto, the big thing was like the whole shift before Sasuke, did his whole I'm finna switch it up and go
Yeah.
dark mode basically. Spoiler, fuck it. If you ain't watched it, that's your
I
fault.
mean,
We
yeah,
don't
nah,
know.
we don't even need no spoiler alert, bro. You ain't trying to watch it at this point if you ain't seen it.
Yeah, yeah. But like they did some shit where they put them in a hospital and then they make them go somewhere else. Where if I'm not mistaken, in the manga, they just skipped right over that little filler segment and went straight into the next part. And I guess what I'm basically getting at is we don't get that in Boruto. What you get in Boruto is just filler. Like it's like I said, bro, they was in fucking cat suits chasing cats. You have no reason to do that. You have no reason.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I
we
don't
are
know.
in I feel like we're in luck because I did see something about the creators from Naruto are taking over, and hopefully we start seeing some real good development in the next year.
Yeah, I mean, it's too big of a franchise for them to just let it, go into filler hell. But yeah, man. As far
Do
as
you
far
do
as
you happen to watch?
oh, go
I
ahead.
was, have you watched My Hero?
Oh yeah, yeah, I watched that. Did it come out with a new season or something?
There is what is that? Season 3 is that season 3 or season 4? Season 4. Well, I guess to help me not fuck some shit up for you. How about you tell me where
Let me
you're
tell.
at?
Okay, okay. Well, spoiler alert. The last thing I remember seeing is Deku. He beat I forget what that guy name is with the little bird mask on or
Okay,
whatever.
all right, there we go. We'll save people. Yeah, okay, I
Yeah,
know where
yeah,
you
yeah,
at. I
yeah,
know where
yeah.
you at. They have not. They're working on it, and because like I try my darndest to just tune shit out so I don't get shit spoiled for me. But
Mm-hmm.
man, when you absorbing so much shit, it's real easy to find some shit you don't want to find. And I will just say it's if you thought it was good and getting better now, it's gonna continue to get better. And I like that a lot. The writing for that show is pretty cool. It feels like a new age. It feels like what Boruto was supposed to shoot for in a way. But
Yeah,
and I really enjoy. I don't know. I really enjoy that shit. It's something cool. I just want to see a black version of some shit like that. Don't get me like I'm not trying to like always push the black agenda, but I do want to see some black like Boondocks was out and the Boondocks was hot as fuck. I want to see a show where our main character is like a little black kid and wrecking shop on shit. I want to see that.
yeah, yeah. I feel you on that. I mean, the only thing I'm trying to think, like people was talking about a show called what is it called? Cannon Busters or something like that. I
I,
don't
s-
know
I
where it's at. Is it on net? It might be on like Netflix or something, but
It's
I
on
think it's
Netflix.
mostly or all black, main cast. I haven't seen it yet, but I might check it out.
I'm gonna check it out because I be talking shit about it. Like one of my homegirls, she's real black and she always keeps me updated on like all the black stuff. And
Hmm.
and and like there's a there's something that I noticed within it that's like it's like you want to support it, but then like actually me and Wolf were supposed to do an episode on HP Lovecraft because God bro, I'm trying to hold back. All right, what I'll say is this: I don't know if you keep up with Joe Budden or if you hear any of his tidbits, but
Hmm.
Joe Budden he said some shit that was real as fuck. He was like, whatever is going on like with the black community as far as like shows wise, if it's bad, shut the fuck up because right now we're going through bullshit and this is not the time to dish it out about the shit. He's like, just shut up, let it be, and support it. And I'm
Yeah,
trying my darndest, man. But it's like I know when something's really good, and like okay, all right, I'm tooting my own horn. I'm trying to say I have a good, solid opinion on things, but it's like I have an idea on what is decent, and like I notice when things go like that ain't good. And it's just like I've been trying to hold the punches back for HP Lovecraft and
yeah,
Cannon Busters would be another one for that one because it's like you guys you can do a little bit better. When something feels like they just took it from deviant art, and that's what I
yeah.
kind of get from it. And
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
trying to,
I heard that everything I've been hearing about Cannon Busters is garbage. But I mean, I was still gonna give it a chance and try to check it out. But I mean, my thing with a lot of I guess stuff where it's just black themed, and this is like anybody from like if you have a black owned business or a food place or whatever.
mhm.
My thing is like, you don't necessarily have to lead with the fact that it's black. You can lead with the fact that whatever you got is of high quality. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And also be black. That's kind of more how I would want. Like if you're gonna make a show and it has all black main cast of characters, that's fine. But just having main black cast of characters is not enough for you to have a show. You see what I'm saying? Like you have to
yeah,
have more. You have to have like people have to care about the characters. You got to have character development. You got to have a good story. Got to have a good setting. Got to have good arcs, good antagonists. You got to have all that stuff in order for it to be a good show. And then if the main characters are black, then I mean that's just a plus. You know what I'm saying? I feel the
yeah,
same way about any fill in the blank. It don't have to be black. Like some of my favorite characters are, female characters, or there could be a white dude or a white woman. It don't really matter as long as it's a good show or it's a good character. You see
yeah,
what I'm saying? And I feel like that's where a lot of people lose me at is like I'm not saying I don't support black stuff, but at the same time, don't put something black in front of me and expect that, oh well, it's of low quality and you want me just to support it because you look similar to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with that.
I
But
feel
if
that.
if you doing something, and you happen to be black too, that's a plus. Yeah, I support that. Of course.
That's and shit. My shit aligns with that as well. I what's that? There was a. I'm really trying to remember what it is because there's a really nice anime that looks really fucking solid. It's like either the Sands of Times or the Persian Sands of Times. It's set in Egypt, and when I say it's pretty dope, I need to find the name of it. I'll send you a link so if I so you can check it out. But the main character. So one of the cool things is if you got a main character and they're bald and they're still cool, like you instantly get like in my head, it's like you pulled that off because having a bald character as your main character is it seems to be kind of that's hard as fuck. One
Yeah.
Punch Man pulls it off because of just the blandness of it, but fucking Aang pulled it off from Avatar. That was dope. The comic that I'm telling you about, it's a little Egyptian king, and they're based around all the Egyptian gods, and they're doing their like they're fighting and sparring and all these powers based off of just the Egyptian god. It's pretty fucking solid, and and it's like I forgot what the fuck I was going on a tangent for, but the point that I'm getting at is I'm gonna send you a link because that shit's fire, and I can't wait to see that pop off because that would be another show that's coming off that would be good. I know there was talks about another Static Shock coming out, and I can't wait to see that. Bro,
Yeah.
Static Shock was amazing, and the bullshit reason they got canceled, if I'm not mistaken, was it toy sales? I think it was toy sales. I don't even fucking remember. But yeah, man. I can't wait to see some more of that shit. Trying to see if I can.
Yeah, for real though, man. You played the what is that? Miles Morales Spider-Man? Are you seen it?
I've seen it, and since I'm a PC master racer, I that's the one flaw to being a part of that community. I'm gonna have to wait till I go to Dallas, and hopefully the homies get it, or I'm gonna have to go pick it up. But it looks beautiful. I was talking to one of my homies about it because I know he got it, and the only downside was that it was short. It was shorter than the main story, and I think
hmm
I think it's like drastically shorter, and I wanted so much more. I don't know. I guess I'm up for asking for so much, but fuck it, man. I feel like I have the right to ask for more. Um, but yeah, like, it looks amazing. I love. Oh man, like you played the original Spider like when they brought this one out, right?
No, no, no. I didn't. I didn't play it, but I did see. like I saw bits and pieces here and there, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube and stuff.
Yeah,
But I mean, yeah, it looked like it was a pretty good game. And I like how they did Miles Morales in general. Cause I'll be honest with you, bro. I'm more like, if you ask me who is Spider-Man, I'm gonna say Peter Parker, bro. I'm sorry. That's
yeah.
just me. But I like the fact that what they did was not like completely get rid of Peter Parker and be like, okay, now it's no more Peter Parker. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
instead, like, have them both in the same universe. I think they did that right,
How
and
deep are
that's why I
you
could.
in comics?
I mean, I don't necessarily be reading a bunch of comics. The most I do is like some, it's certain people that talk about comics on like
Yeah.
YouTube and stuff. And if I see something interesting, I'll watch a video about it.
Same.
Yeah.
That's actually how I consume most of them. There's one cool dude. I forgot what his name. Comics Explained. He's the Morgan
Oh
Freeman
yeah,
of that
yeah. I
shit.
watch. I watch him. Yeah.
He's pretty fucking dope. But I one storyline that I did just dive into completely, the fucking Civil War thing.
Mm,
Man, that whole saga was amazing. Like, because the way that they did it, they spanned the conversation amongst like different comics. Like, it was, if the Fantastic Four had a part in it, Spider-Man had a part in it, Iron Man had a line that was a part of it. It was like over 100 different comics telling that whole entire story, and just how in depth they got to. But the point that I was getting at is, I love what they did with the Spider-Man thing, mainly because it's just, what was it? It's like because it was in the Ultimate comics,
yeah.
and they had homie die off, and like, I mean, like, spoiler alert, like, I don't even think it should be spoiler fucking alert. Like, it's you know what I mean? Like, I get tired of saying that shit. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you came here, it's your fault. No,
Right.
no, but
You see where the road is heading. You can exit if you want. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and the way that they did it, the way that, like, cause that movie, the one that came out, because they did it in their own different style. The one where, what was that? The one where
In-
they embedded
Into the
hip hop
Spider
in it.
Verse. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
bro, did you get a chance to watch that shit,
Yeah, it was amazing. It was
bro?
a lot better than I thought it was gonna be, actually.
Bro, I kind of cried.
Yeah.
I cried. Yeah, bro. Like everything, all of that movie, man. Even the part, like the main part that got to me too was when I was in that space too, I was in the middle of trying to decide things and whatever, and it was just like, it's a leap of faith, Miles, and I was just like, fuck, you said it, god damn it, you
Yeah.
said it. No, but it's just like, it was beautifully done, artistically done. It's just so beautiful, and then music, the music in it. It was fucking great. And I'm saying this because you need to talk to whoever you need to talk to, because 10 would go amazing with one of those scenes. So you need to make that shit pop.
Yeah, I feel you on that, man. I feel you on that, bro. But yeah, I was actually thinking about that the other day too, man. Hip hop has came a long way, bro. Like, I was thinking about because Mortal Kombat, they just came out with uh I think it's Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate Edition.
Hmm.
And I was thinking back when 11 first came out, they had those commercials, and the theme song of it wasn't a regular Mortal Kombat. It was 21 Savage. I was like, man,
Mm,
if you think about it, that's actually kind of crazy. You know what I
it
mean?
is crazy.
Like, the hip hop has came this far to where it's like, just integrated into popular culture like this.
Someone was saying that because the new popular music is hip hop. Like, when
Exactly.
you listen to electronic music, what do they do? What do they do? They might
They
have the
sample
part in
hip
the
hop.
song. Exactly. They might hit you with the bum 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 bum, but then it switches up to the beat. Bum, just like they that's what hip hop is, where that. They know. They know.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah, they know,
actually,
man.
that's a question that I teeter totter back and forth with my girl about the whole cultural appropriation thing,
Hmm.
because I don't know. I'm a I don't. It's weird because I'm a little bit on the side of, like, I get the conversation, but it's just like, how do you know something's been fucked? Like, I guess racially or culturally raped. Like, I don't. I don't really grasp it completely because there are some things where you can go, okay, maybe. For instance, Miley Cyrus, when she hopped on the scene, was dipped in heavily in hip hop culture, and then after it wasn't cool, she dipped out. I I get that part, but then it's like I don't know, man. It's weird. Like, cause it's like, say for instance, Nelly decided to do country, which he did.
Mhm.
Fucking no, it's a weird little toe to toe thing for me. It's a weird little. You get. I guess you see what I'm saying. I don't understand it fully, so it's weird as fuck for me. And I'm. What are your fucking views on it?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. It is sort of a thin line there because it's like, how do you know if somebody is copying you because they just find it really cool, or if they copying you because they're just trying to like use it for, to gain monetarily, or use it to, just get a one up and then they'll leave, right?
Yeah,
So I mean, I feel like it might be one of those type of things to where if it's not extremely clear in the beginning, you may just have to wait to see how things play out, Because, like, for instance, if we gonna say that, then like, okay, let's think about Eminem. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure it was probably some people that when he first started rapping was like, oh, he ain't really, he just doing it because he want to be, cool or this or that. But I
yeah,
mean, over time, it's clear, no, he just actually loves rapping.
yep,
He just actually liked it. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be cases like the Miley Cyrus, and then it'll be cases like Eminem. We just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Is my opinion. But I definitely don't think we should discourage people from, if they are of a different culture, we shouldn't discourage them to not like hip hop or not participate in the trends, if they want to dress a certain way or whatever. I don't necessarily think we should discourage people from doing that, is my thing.
yeah. I because at the when you I'm all for leaving the opportunities and the perspectives ever flowing infinite if I can. And I say that because like there's a genre that I haven't checked out and I don't have a desire to check it out, but the fact that it exists, I'm fucking like, damn, this wouldn't have happened unless you had the prior things like hip hop. There's like a whole genre for trap country now. And it's taken off. Like there are people literally just bumping trap country to Dairy Queen, man. Like it's crazy. It's just
Yeah.
fucking crazy that exists now. Just the mixtures, just all these things that are popping off, and I'm all for it. I don't think there should be shit shut down like that. We shouldn't block out the perspectives like that. Ah,
Yeah, agreed.
let's see. I don't know if you want to talk about this because we haven't like this shit's happening soon. But I didn't even know that you were into D&D. Have you
hmm
played before?
No, I have not played, but I do I really like that show. I don't know if you've heard of it, Critical Role.
Mm-mm, I haven't heard of that.
Okay, well, it's essentially they run a D&D game, but it's like they're actually, acting they're all voice actors, by the way. And you
Hmm.
probably have seen them like in some of the, favorite video games like Street Fighter. They be on like everything, bro. Like even Marvel Avengers, they voice acted in that. It's like so they're real good at acting, and it's almost like it's almost just like a regular show, like a Netflix show or something, bro. Is what it
Okay.
turns into because they actually acting out the scenes, it's character development, all that stuff, while they're running the actual game. So it's pretty cool. But that's how I found out about D&D in the beginning. Was like I happened to stumble upon the show. So it's been something that I've been thinking about doing. But I was like, I don't really know nobody. Well, I guess apparently I was wrong, but I was like, I don't really know nobody who would want to play. And I guess I could just try to hop in a random game or something, but I ain't really, I've been kind of working on music and other stuff. But now that the album is out, you know, why not try
You
it?
can do some
So
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, got a little bit more time. So
Well, it's crazy because it's one of those things where it's always, I wouldn't say discouraged, but coming up from I was talking to Wolf about that other day. I was going, coming up in the neighborhood that we from, that's one of those things where your ass about to be fronted, or it's just,
yeah,
it's not one of those things you play from Oakcliff.
yeah. That's true. That's true.
and and I like that things are moving in a way where this is happening. I would love to see some shit like this pop off where you got some homies that are just like cool as fuck, chill, play basketball the other day and like, hey fam, let's do this. And that's what I like about this and what we're trying to do. Honestly, I'm trying to figure out if we could actually record it so we can put it out so people can see that. Like, hey man, people that
Yeah.
look like you are having a good ass time.
Bro,
And
I was actually thinking about that right before this call. I was like, man, maybe I'll bring it up. I was like, let me see how the first episode go, and then maybe I'll bring it up and see what everybody think
man, you know how
about
I do. I'm down for rolling the first fuck up episode. Number zero gets shown to people. That's how I do this shit in the raw. You already know shit. But yeah, man, I'm excited for it because it. I don't know. I really want that to be done because I don't like that it gets discouraged like that. You shouldn't shut shit out like that. I don't. I know the masculinity has always been preached hardcore. Like you got to say shit with your chest. That's I mean that's always the way I've been brought up. So I'm always a fan of say that shit with your chest. But
it.
it's just you get what I mean by that.
Yeah.
And and it's an amazing game, man. Like past the setup part, because the setup is the biggest thing. I played my first match with my some homies on it was like a couple of months ago, and we did the whole shit about like, all right, we're gonna make sure we're COVID free or bullshit, and then we met up, we had a good time, and it seems like we're all good now. So hey, it worked. But the like I got in, everybody else knew how to play. And they sat down and gave me a book. It's like, what you want to be? Do you know anything about it? The setup is the biggest part. But once you get in the actual game and you're
Mm.
sitting there and you just going like, okay, so what you're saying is I can kind of do anything I fucking want to, and that's the thing. You can literally do anything you want to fucking do, and it's just really more along the lines of like, yeah, you might have to roll to make a choice. But yeah, like it's crazy that it's so much freedom in there, and why wouldn't you want to play some shit like that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's one of those things that, like, how to put it, it's kind of comparable to anime because honestly, I feel like with anime, the thing is like people have a certain idea about it. Like maybe they know about Dragon Ball Z and they like, I don't really like people throwing around energy balls or fighting each other and stuff like that. But it's a million different kind. Like I'm almost 100% certain that there will be an anime that everybody like one for everybody. You know what I'm saying? No matter who they are, that they would
Yeah,
probably like it and be into it. It's just the fact that the knowledge ain't there. Like if you don't know about it, then because I'll be honest, bro. Before I saw that show, if somebody had asked me like, "Do I want to play Dungeons and Dragons?" I would have been like, "Nigga, what are you talking about?" Like, nah, nigga, I want to go play basketball, bro. I'm about to hop on Call of Duty, bro. Nah, I don't want to play that with you. That sounds stupid, bro.
yeah,
But once I saw the show, bro, like once you understand, like that it's not so much necessarily about obviously you got to follow the rules to make everything fair, but it's not really necessarily about the rules. It's more about like the freedom that you get to make the choices and do all of this different stuff that's like unimaginable. It's that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? It's like flexing that creative muscle. So
yeah, bro. And that's the cool part because like say for instance you master like right now I'm gonna be a fucking DM. If doing that, if I learn how to do that and get the whole books and everything and reading through all those holes, the next step could be making another fucking book based on shit that you want to make it. You can make it however the fuck you want to. You can make those books, those maps, and all that shit your goddamn self, and you can switch that shit out. Like there's a group of people on YouTube. I think they call it the Cosmonaut Variety Show, and what they do is they took Star Wars. They did D&D in the Star Wars universe. So you would pick what you would be in the Star Wars universe, and then play D&D in that same fashion. And it's just you can do that and then take it to anything you want to. It's like it's in your fucking hands. You control
Yeah.
and create what the fuck you want to, and I think that's the most dopest shit ever. And that's bro, it gets my ADD. It's like my self-diagnosed ADD is pleased, and I'm just like I couldn't fucking walk away from it. Like I couldn't walk away from it.
Yeah, man, I feel you on that, bro. I
What's
couldn't either,
the
man. I found one video, bro. I just before I knew it, man, I watched. I don't know how many I'm in now, bro, but it's good, man. It's good, and I'm glad we got the campaign going, and we'll see how it turn out, bro.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. The part that I'm also trying to figure out is how do you get like some of the black girls interested into it, because I know some of the black girls that I know, like when it comes to anime and this kind of shit, they like, nah fam, I'm hella good. I don't care, there ain't shit you can tell me that'll make me interested in it and shit. But the thing is, that's kind of the same thing for some of them when it comes to like us watching football or basketball or the sport related shit. Like it's just like, yeah, of course it's not for everybody. But I wish I could figure out that avenue, how to be like, hey, try this shit out. You never know. But I haven't figured
Yeah,
that shit out.
I mean, I think to be honest, bro, just having an example of somebody else doing it and saying, "Hey, it's okay to do this," and "Hey, I thought it was fun to do it." You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like for instance, I know. I guess nowadays, everybody's still, every girl is a hot girl now because Meg Stallion, but she watch anime and stuff too. And I think, a lot of
yeah,
people probably started, a lot of girls probably started being like, I could. So you telling me I could have a hot girl summer and watch anime? Maybe I should check it
yeah,
out. You know what I'm saying? Like for a lot of people, it's just like they just need the okay to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the biggest thing is making an example. And like you said, bro, if y'all trying to record it, I think it would probably, just us playing and showing people this is what it's actually like to play. It could go a long way, and a lot of people being like, maybe I'll do it. Because that's how I was. Like, you couldn't convince me to play it until after I saw somebody else playing it. And I was like, oh, that looked fun.
yeah.
So,
Make sure you send me a link to that. Well, I wrote it down, but yeah, send me a link to that show.
yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
I
yeah.
want to
I'll send
watch
it to you.
that shit. It'll definitely help me because
It's
I
it's
need
gonna
to.
it's gonna it's gonna it's gonna consume your life, bro. Just be ready. I'm not capping, bro. It's gonna consume your life, bro. Just be ready.
I'm I'm, I'm ready. But shit, no, that's yeah, that'll definitely help me too with crafting exactly everything I want to do with it. Because I was even sitting there going like, damn man, let me pull out one of these tracks I got for like a battle song getting ready to start. So every time somebody's in the middle of a battle, I can press play and that shit happens. But it's just like because one of the other cool things with that is I've seen people try and just use the experience and amplify it to its fullest capacity. And like everything from, like, for instance, with us doing it virtually, say for instance somebody goes blind for a little bit in the story. Well, I mean, if I'm in control of the virtual space, I can make your fucking shit go blind while it's like, hey, it's just like you could do
Yeah.
that shit. And like I really want to see if I can just enhance that experience for us and make that shit really pop for us. And I think that'll be dope. I definitely got to get to work on that for this week. But yeah, man, like that's always been that thing. Just seeing other people do shit like you that you want to do and open you up to it, it definitely gets you. It expands your horizons, and I'm all for that. And I like that. That's another reason why I'm like a big fan of your project. Like I said, bro, those references let you know that your fucking horizons are expands. And oh, actually, while I'm segueing it back to that, I bought muffins this week, and when I
Wait, you cut out. You said you bought some muffins?
some muffins, bro, some
All
muffins,
right, I'm very curious how you gonna segue this back to the music. Okay, let's see.
and, and I think the favorite line for your entire project is "Quit making mounds out of muffins."
Oh, okay, yeah, that was good. Okay, that was S tier actually, because I didn't even know what you was talking about. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Nah, bro, it just when I heard it, I was like, I was,
Yo, hello. Is it muted or something?
yo,
Oh yeah, I can hear you now.
okay, okay. I don't know if you heard what I was saying. Oh no, I was saying, shit. Well, shit. Now that basically what I was getting at is right where we're at. Hey, just tell the people who are listening where they can find your project at and connect with you.
Okay, yeah. So you can hit me up on Instagram at Oakcliff Easy, and that's the letters easy at the end, not the word easy. Uh, and my new album Arcane is out on all platforms. So just search Oakcliff Easy Arcane, and there you go.
And it is definitely easy to find because I copped it off of Amazon, and that's not an ad because Amazon doesn't pay me a goddamn thing. It's just easy to do since I'm a fucking Prime person.
I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
But actually, because it was crazy. Because after I copped it, then because you been on Prime?
Yeah. I mean, I got Amazon. I got Amazon Prime.
Like, don't you think they need to figure out how to less saturate that shit? Because like, bro, I think I'm getting old and very annoyed because like after I was done, like mine, it didn't pop up with anything saying, "Okay, get your shit now." It didn't do that. Like I would think if you're designing a page, the thing you would do is the next thing you would do instantly would be to put a button up. Okay, here's your product. Check it out. Like there was none of that. There was none of that. It just kept me right there at the page, and that annoyed me. Then when it came to looking for the shit, you got all this shit on the bar. Like I'm not trying to fucking be an ad for Amazon at the moment, but I'm ranting because bro, that pissed me off. That shit pissed me off, and it let me know I'm getting old.
Sponsorship deleted.
Hey, it might be, but I want them to take that shit and say, "Hey, let's fix this," instead of like on it. All right, here's some shit, and I don't know how I can copyright this, but the best way that they can make that shit work is if they made that voice activated, so you could tell them where you want to go, and that would help that a lot. That would help that a lot.
Yeah, yeah. It can get kind of confusing, man. Some of the portals just don't be as optimized as they should be. But
No,
yeah.
have you been because right now currently my biggest thing that I've been fucking with is I've been getting into this crypto art shit, this whole world of cryptocurrency, and
Hmm.
there's like a virtual space for what's I think it's called crypto voxels. But have you dabbled in any of that shit yet?
Uh, I do have cryptocurrency, but I haven't really done anything other than just get some. I haven't. I was just my plan was like I'm just gonna sit on it and then maybe we'll just end up having another boom.
Well, sir, it is. I feel like it's my job to inform you and other people. I feel lame as
Hmm.
fuck when I say that shit. But anyway, point is, um, um the it's my job to put people on game. That's what I feel like I need to do. And me learning about this shit, there's more you can do with it. um there's an episode I did on NFTs, which is this non-fungible token. And
Hmm.
basically what happens is they'll make so you can make so many of an item put it out, and basically what you'll do is you'll put it out, you'll sell it, then other people can resell it, and you can put a percentage on it. So every time it's resold, you get money for it. And the cool part about it is you can do that with music. And me and some of the homies, I got a homie who has just finished working on a project and is gonna drop some shit soon. But ideally, you can put out music and make it a limited amount of music and release it, and then see if it does the thing where people resell it. I'll have to show you some links, but like it's a way to do something with your money. I know the other
Hmm.
thing people say is, they always say it's cool to have money, but it's better to have something to do with that money. And since you do music, bro, I'm trying to just tell you the same shit that I'm doing. Um, Audio NFTs, look into that shit. Look into that shit.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a little bit of link sharing, bro. This sounds like some ideas for the trap right now.
Bro, it is. It is. It is. But shit, fuck. I mean, I'm running out of questions, and I don't like when I do that because that's like I'm not a. Well, no, am I an interviewer? I don't know what the fuck I am. I'm chilling. I'm the like Joe Rogan, feeling works. But shit, man. Fuck, fuck. Nah, I can't be ending. I can't be ending shows like that. That shit's whack. Da, 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 da. Nope, my bad, bro.
I'm not, bro. You good? I'm literally just here chilling, bro. I really need to figure out what my character is gonna be. That's really what I'm thinking about.
What are your thoughts on it so far?
Uh, bro. Honestly, I'm a little bit nervous because I feel like ain't nobody gonna pick no healer, bro. I honestly feel like ain't nobody gonna pick no healer, and we gonna be looking stupid, bro. Is my thing. So, but at the same time, the other side is like, nah, nigga, pick a rogue, nigga. You want to do some damage, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, pick something crazy. Um. So yeah, right now I'm kind of back and forth, bro. I don't know exactly what I want to do. Plus, I need to go on there and like, I guess I'm gonna probably go on that D&D Beyond thing, like Wolf went on, and just see what's available too, because it could be something that I don't even know about. So
Like, do you think you want to be a human? Do you want to like be some fucking hybrid, elf kind of
uh,
motherfucker?
I might do like an elf or something, bro. Being honest, that sound about right, because I feel like I don't want to. Wolf already showed his character. I don't think we need too many humans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'll probably go elf or something like that.
Plus, it's cool to mix that shit up, man. And if you have a whole roster of humans, you kind of lose a little points from fun at that point.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So yeah, I'll probably do something like that. I might, you know what? Honestly, bro, what I'm probably gonna do, cause it's appropriate. I'm probably gonna be a bard. So,
Mm.
and I think,
My
I think they get kind of like a little bit of everything too. Like they can do a little bit of fighting, do a little bit of magic. So I might go with that, to be honest.
dude, I gotta remember the name of what it was because that's how I was too. I'm a big fan of hybrids, and I just like I want to be able to fight, but I also want to be able to cast magic. It's like that's important to me. I need to be able to slice and then hit you with that ice blast. Like
Yeah.
I picked the Dragonborn, and I actually at first it was weird because I didn't really I didn't really want to pick a dragon based kind of character, but
Hmm.
I did that, and it's pretty dope
Wait, could you
because
like breathe fire or something? Can you?
yeah,
Do you?
you
Oh,
can
okay.
you can breed different elements. There's you decide that kind of shit from the jump. You decide your regular breath that you use. For me, I was breathing ice,
Hmm.
and I think you could breathe lightning and fire, of course, fire. But then there's like those other little elements. What I need to do is scan this sheet that I got and send it to you guys. And because I know that site that you guys are using, it
Mm-hmm.
works too, but there's a more in detail sheet because honestly, what you guys need to be doing is building your character, deciding basically how you want to be as a character. Like if you want to just pick your personality and apply it, and that's a cool, easy route to go. But say for instance you don't want to do that. I had my character. I had this. I did something stupid to match after myself. I had rolled a really high die. Yeah, man. Like I was just like, I got a
No,
high
just
ass
the way you
die.
said that I did something stupid to remind me of myself. That's crazy.
But like there was I rolled a really high number. I think it was like a 19.
Mm-hmm.
And when I did that, the smart thing to do would be to put that on your like punching. But I decided to put that on my charisma. It's just like and like it's just like all right, I decided it's like, yeah, I might be trying to fight, but my goal while I was playing is I want to talk as many fights off as I can. Like I would much rather be I'd rather be like fighting the dragon at
You
the
rather
end
be
going
Baruto, nigga. You rather be
yeah,
Baruto, just talk instead of fighting, or what is
no
that?
talk no jutsu.
Naruto talk no jutsu.
Yeah, yeah. I want to be able to tell them, "Hey fam, like come over here and play this D&D with us." Just fucking resolved.
That's crazy.
No, but I am highly looking forward to that, man. And I definitely got to make sure I got all the ways to get that recorded because I do have I got the kinks out together. I'm gonna actually when we get off, I need to go dive into that and make sure I got all this shit because I gotta read through the book because there's depending on depending on how we decide to play the game and how into it we are when we actually jump into it because I got a test level and I also have like the actual main one that I want to do with you guys.
Mm.
So it definitely depends on how fast we get through that test one because it's man bro that shit lasts a long ass time, man. You'd be surprised. I think last time I played I got to the place at maybe 4. I didn't leave that place till 11 p.m. and that shit was crazy.
Yeah, I mean that's how it normally be, bro. And that's what I be trying to, tell people is like you think it's not gonna be fun, bro. I was the same way, you know what I'm saying? And that's with like a lot of different stuff. Until you actually do it, bro, you don't know. So, but
Gotta get
yeah,
that shit
man,
an honest try, a honest fucking try, and you never fucking know what you might enjoy.
yeah, for real though, man. But yeah, I shoot you the link for the critical role, and you can send me those other links, especially that crypto link. You
Okay.
did some episodes with somebody on a crypto thing too, right?
Yeah,
Cryptocurrency.
they're pretty solid. I post about it regularly because bro, it's just it's important. Like one of the things that always bothers me when I hear people talk is they always like to talk about how like I want to get ahead of the curve or I want to do some shit that could help and benefit my family and everyone's looking for this new way thing. Well, I mean, fucking skip a chicken sandwich, take $20 and invest in a motherfucking cryptocurrency, then figure out other things you can do with it cuz like um and
$20 chicken sandwich. Dang.
so
Dang. I don't know what kind of chicken that is, bro. Oh
nah,
man.
bro. Nah, like real talk. I need to do an episode on chicken sandwiches because I can put you on game. But I can, bro. You want your closest thing to a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich on Sunday? I got you,
uh,
fam.
okay.
No, wait, no. Real talk. Have you been to Super Chicks in Dallas?
Nah. I haven't been.
All right, I'm writing down. Send you a link to Super Chicks. Goddamn. They got this sandwich where they deep fry they have like avocado and they stuff it with like Gouda cheese and they put that on top of a chicken breast. Bruh, it is amazing. It is fucking amazing. This is not an ad, but it is an ad at the same fucking time. Like that shit's great. That shit is great. I can't eat it now because avocado has tried to assassinate my ass one time. But
Mm,
yeah, man.
Yeah, I had to check it out, man.
But shit, the last thing I will leave you with is because there's a couple things. As you know, I try to do that thing where an artist comes on, I'll be like, "Hey, spit some bars." But instead of doing that, my next thing that I'm gonna do, because I really have been I've been what's that? I've been trying to figure out ways to promote the shit more and get this out to more people, acquire more followers, and actually establish the platform. And one of the new things I was thinking about doing is like the shit they do on the radio. I'd be like, "Hey, this is such and such," and you are listening to D-SANE8's Oakcliff Beach. And I want to just kind of build up a couple of those so I can go through the title cards later on and do like a little, like such and such and such, such and such and such, such and such and such, Oak Cliff Beach. I think that'd be pretty dope. So, can I get a sound bite of you saying, "I'm Oak Cliff Easy, and this has been, oh yeah, this is me on Oak Cliff Beach," or you're listening to Oak Cliff Beach, and yeah. I mean, you already know how to say it cool, but I'm gonna just also say, please say it cool.
Okay. Now that you said that, it's gonna be okay. All right. Let me try. All right, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hey, what it do is Oak Cliff Easy. You listening to Oak Cliff Beach? Easy.
There we go. All right, sir, I'm about to hop off because you already know I got shit to do and you do too. So I'll talk to you next time, man. It's been dope as fuck.
All right, man. Don't forget, shoot me those links.
I am not. I will send them to you ASAP.
All right, then. Peace.
Later.